it looks like I'm in the right place. There's a lot of cars and it's quite busy. So something's happening here. Oh, there's a nice pagoda. It's quite exciting. It's like people walking to a concert or a rock festival, something like that. Because there's a large percentage of people who are an ethnic minority here, so most of these places have some autonomy. They're autonomous regions or autonomous townships, which I think means they get to do some things by themselves, you know, regarding language and culture and stuff like that. This is the street, Lanchangjie. The other side is food. Buy blueberries by the bucket. And you see lots of ladies dressed in like traditional dress. You know, the ethnic minority. Some more exotic groups like this one. It's not very good though. I've had it before. Tamarind. This guy here, he's selling kitchen products. He's like the Dell boy of this market. You know, trying to convince a crowd of elderly people to buy his wares. Some strange animal parts, like maybe from deer. I put my sunglasses on, not because it's sunny, but because I think I'm the only white person here. I didn't have breakfast, so maybe this is a good place to buy something for breakfast. Well, I got the most important thing. I got some coffee. It's from some weird milk tea shop, so it's probably not the best coffee. But now I want to go and try some, maybe buy some blueberries, because you know you see blueberries by the bucket here. I don't want a bucket. I just want some, and maybe try some local things. There's a lot of strange things. I need to ask what they are. So let's go.
爸爸，这是什么？怎20？啊，要怎么卖啊？
这是什么东西？
下饭吃啊，就配饭哦，配饭吃哈。
They said it's used to like help rice goes down, so you eat it with rice. I don't have any rice, so I don't think they're for sale. Very cute. It's wrong, they are for sale. This lady, I think, is buying them to take back to her house. Maybe to watch her house. I think. I hope. You see people smoking out. It looks like a bong made of bamboo. I assume they're smoking tobacco because this is China, you know, people are not smoking drugs. I think they're cooking insects here because I can see in this bag something is moving.
啊，这是什么？糯米包包，18怎么卖？1块钱一个。1块钱一个，那个紫的跟白的有什么区别吗？ 紫米跟白糯米。
哦，各来2个吧，可以吗？
不到买，还好不做一个。
好，这是牙签吗？嗯。
我第一次做。
Let's have a look. I think these are like Chinese donuts. There's 2 different types. Purple. It might be very hot. Yeah, it's like a Chinese donut. Let's try the white one. See if it's any different. It might be hotter. I think it's the same.
蓝莓怎么卖啊？
蓝莓吗？蓝莓是61公斤。
61公斤。
来吃红的啊。到，我给你拿走。那个也可以啊。
好。
对，那个你再逗一点。
啊，这个有的。
给它拿掉，拿掉。
OK。
我把黄修的这个尝尝，12块钱。
12块可以，好。
这里啊。
老板，这是什么？
这个是猪肉啊，
猪肉啊，猪肉条是吧？
对，猪肉条，这个一片片也是猪肉的。
哦。
这个是猪鳞皮。
哦。
这个是猪肠。
那这个是瘦肉吧？
这个是瘦的。
可以买2条试试吗？
可以。
啊。
你为什么不买？
怎么卖
？10块一个。
10块一个，好。
2个就20块。
好。
正常，可以尝尝。
Try the pork. It was 10 yuan for one strip. I had something similar like this in Laos, but I don't know if it's the same. I think it's smoked. It's okay. I thought it was going to be more like jerky, but I think it's more like smoked meat. So, probably safe to eat, right? I hope so. It's like 11 o'clock, so I'm going to head to another place now. Because it's getting hot and the market is starting to close a little bit. If you're in the area, I recommend this market because it's quite an authentic market. I don't think I've seen anything like this in other places in China. And it's not a tourist market. There are some tourists, Chinese tourists, but mostly it's locals. You can tell just by the way they dress. So yeah, come to this market. What's it called? Langcangjie. After a long and bumpy journey across road that's much like this, and I think they did it on purpose. I'm here at Jingmai Mountain, or the first village I arrived at in Jingai Mountain, and this is a UNESCO heritage site, or not this place exactly, but it's on the way. So I just stopped to take a look, and there looks like there's something interesting up here. Let's have a look. There's a few villages here that are home to different ethnic minorities. And I guess this is one of them. See, this language, it looks like Laotian or Thai or something like that. Well, I've clearly found the focal point of the village now, and I realized I could have just driven down here. Oh well. This temple may be not open, but they do have a stupa. Again, it's written in, it looks like Thai or Laos language, something like that. Apparently every village, every Dai village will have a temple, and they follow Theravada Buddhism. So I don't know what difference that makes, but the architecture is not exactly the same as what you would see in like Laos, or perhaps some of the other villages we'll see later today. A reminder of why it's not a good idea to travel during this holiday. I don't know what the attraction is with this village in particular, but the car park is a popular place. This village is a bit more popular than the other ones. It's more preserved. Like most of the buildings are wood. In the other villages, it's kind of a mix of modern Chinese villages and old. But again, it's been commercialized, so maybe that's where the money comes from, to keep everything looking traditional.
这种香蕉可以买一个吗？
一个一个的话买不了。
哦，要买
这个一串15。
哦，一串。
啊，那个一半15，这个的话买熟的这个20。
哦，
他们分
好
过去
好知道了。
刚才那个他们分过去了。
哦，好好。
嗯。
So we're in tea country. Pu'er is named after the tea, and I guess this is where they roast the tea and then dry it here maybe. There's a temple up there. Let's check out probably the last temple of the day, but maybe it's the best or the most complete, because well, the whole village is better preserved, should we say. And it says something about the people of China being one, you know, being conscious of that. You see that in some places in China, especially places where there's minorities or strong religious significance. So you see a lot of people with photographers following them, dressed up in ethnic clothing here, because it's more photogenic. It's just gone noon. Well, it's not just gone noon, it's 2 o'clock. It's very hot. It's day 2 in Pu'er, again in southwest China, Yunnan province. And I'm at this restaurant, which is not busy right now. Quite empty, but it looks quite nice. When I say nice, I mean, you know, very green. Some grapes that will be ready in a few weeks, maybe a month or 2. In case you didn't know, Yunnan is famous for mushrooms. They have all different kinds of mushroom, hot pot, things like that here. And there's a guide here on the wall to, let's see, these are the ones you can eat. I think for lunch I'm having maybe one of these, I'm not really sure which one. Hopefully not the poisonous one. And then these are the ones that you want to avoid. I think we'll be okay though. What do we have here? This is douhua. This is fried beef, stir-fried beef with chili peppers. This apparently is a local delicacy. I guess it's some kind of pork, tofu, and then with the mushrooms. Some of them are wild mushrooms apparently, and then rice. I'll tell you a little bit about the history of this place before we head downstairs. So this Nakeli was a stop on the tea horse route. it's like the southern cousin of the Silk Road. And guess what they traded? Horses, tea. So tea from Yunnan will get sent to Tibet, and they will buy horses from Tibet, and this extended all the way to Myanmar, which is not far from here, and then all the way to India. So that's why I say it's like the southern cousin, less famous cousin of the Silk Road. And Nakeli was one of the stops for the caravans. So this is the restaurant that I was just at. It's quite good. And then this is the main gate, I think. And I think it's a few kilometers, so we might be walking for a while. There's a map of the horse tea road. Goes all the way up here to Lhasa in Tibet. Myanmar, Laos, Vietnam, Hong Kong, Guangzhou, and then up in the top is Beijing. So the town itself is not very big, and this is the town section with a lot of street vendors. I'll show you, maybe try some food. And then there's the tea road section, which leads off up into the mountains, which maybe we'll take a walk down a bit later. And I was about to say, why are there horses here? Oh, it says no pictures, okay? So there's horses here, I'll show you a bit later. And initially I was thinking, why are there horses? What a cruel thing to do in a tourist site. But then I remembered, this is literally, the horse tea road. Horses have been here for thousands of years, so, it's not unusual for them to be here. There's lots of tea, lots of different kinds of tea. You can make your own tea cake, which is what I think she's doing there. Because Pu'er tea is a brick. You see the circles? That's what Pu'er tea is sold as a brick. So I guess she's pressing her own tea brick. And here's one or two of the horses. Some big, some small. This one is Buddha's hand. It's like a fruit it's like all skin. A citrus fruit, it's all skin. I think you can use it for fragrance. And this I've never seen before. What's this? Shared drone rental? Okay, I've never seen that before. I've seen chargers, but I didn't know you could rent drones. I wonder how much it costs. Oh, you have to log in. Oh, that's the first time I've seen that. Through the village runs this stream. The water's quite clean actually. And it runs down the street that we were just on. But here it stops. And it shouldn't stop. I think originally it would have flowed here. And across this and down to this device. Let's have a look at this. I think this was used for milling rice. It's not used for milling rice now, but originally the water would have flowed down this into this, and when it got heavy enough, I guess this would have gone down and this side would have gone up, and then the water would have drained somehow and the rice would get milled in here. It's quite heavy, I guess. Yeah, there's no way I'm lifting it with one hand. And maybe this was something similar, but maybe powered by people. yeah, it's not moving now, but you can still see some of the history here. So some kids taught me how to use this. You're supposed to stand on it, and I'm a bit heavy, so yeah, it's not gonna break, but that's how you mill rice. So this is what I think was actually the road. I'm just gonna walk up a little bit. I think they restored, well, I don't know if this is restored or if this is original. It could be original, but there's a section at least, I think they said 4 kilometers long. This is what I think remains, at least, of this section of the Tea Horse Road. It's quite difficult to walk up because the stones are quite big. This could be original, so people would just stop in the town we were in just a minute ago. Stop in Nakeli, be like I don't know, maybe you stay at the inn, water your horses, get some food, do all the normal things you would do if you were in a caravan. We're slightly above, I didn't walk too far, but let me just show you the view. It would make a nice trek or a hike if you had a few hours and the road was good, which might not be. You could trek above Nakeli.